So the Apple Watch Series 9 has just officially came out, so let's go and compare it against the Apple Watch SE 2 and see which particular Apple Watch is a better one for you. Now, there are some really good advantages between each Apple Watch, so keep that in mind. If you're wanting to go and pick up the best one, it's going to be the Series 9, which I will leave a link down in the description. You can get that from there and you can help support the channel at the same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these Apple Watches, the Apple Watch Series 9, first of all, I think is a great Apple Watch. But the Apple Watch SE 2 is substantially cheaper. With the Apple Watch SE 2, that specific watch is retailing for $249 for that GPS model. That's a pretty good price to pay for an Apple Watch. I mean, that thing isn't really that old. It's really like one generation old. It has like a kind of an older chipset. Well, actually, not really. It's still like a decent chipset. It still is going to be supported with software for quite a few years. And it's a really good Apple Watch nonetheless. With the Apple Watch Series 9, this specific watch retails for $399 for that base GPS model. Now, it is about, like $150 more expensive than the Apple Watch SE 2. So that is kind of one thing to keep in mind. You're getting just a more expensive Apple Watch on the Apple Watch SE 2. You're getting a more expensive Apple Watch on the Series 9 than the SE 2. So kind of keep that in mind. Is it the biggest deal in the world? Not really, but I mean, you are, spending more money on the more expensive watch. So keep that in mind. Now, another thing between both, you're getting a bigger sized screen on the Series 9. So the Series 9 comes in 45 or 41 millimeters. With the Apple Watch SE 2, this one comes in 44 millimeters or 40 millimeters. So that might be a slight difference to keep in mind there as well. And so in my opinion, that is kind of one thing to keep in mind there. If you're wanting a more expensive, I guess a bigger premium feeling watch, then clearly with the Apple Watch, Series 9, that's probably going to be the better one there. But the Apple Watch SE 2 I still think is very good for the most part. Now, they have the same type of like button structure. I think the Series 9 definitely feels more expensive, but you're kind of getting roughly like, I wouldn't say the same exact thing, but you're getting right around very similar type of experiences between both. On the back, you're able to go ahead and charge up, both these Apple Watches from the backside, which is great. Another big thing is that they both take basically the same type of bands. So you're basically getting the same type of band structure between both of these Apple Watches, which can be really good for a lot of people. So if you want to mix and match your bands between them, you have that type of capability, which, like I mentioned before, is kind of nice, and I'm glad that you have that type of capability between these watches. So beyond that, those are really basically the main differences I would say on the exterior. There's a lot of smaller changes in the internals, but at least on the outside, that's basically how we're seeing it. Now, you're also getting an always-on display on the Apple Watch Series 9. Is this a big deal for a lot of people? It's not really that big of a deal for me. I still use my Apple Watch Series 4, which I probably do need to change soon. But you do have that type of capability on the Apple Watch, on Series 9, where you don't have it on the SE 2. So once again, kind of keep that in mind there. Beyond that though, I mean, basically the same type of things between both, to be honest. Now, the Apple Watch Series 9 is going to be the watch that's going to last longer than the SE 2. So if you're wanting the Apple Watch that's going to last a longer amount of time, then the Apple Watch SE, isn't going to last as long as the Series 9, probably by like one or two versions of software. It's not a big, massive deal, but once again, it could be something that a lot of people may actually end up thinking about. Now, on top of that, you're getting a way brighter display on the Apple Watch Series 9. It is like twice the amount of brightness you can get on the Apple Watch Series 9 than on the Apple Watch SE 2. So that might be kind of like another big thing some people may have to keep in mind there as well. Now, with the chipsets, there's only one generation of difference between these two. So the SE2 had that S8 chip, the Series 9 had that S9 chip. Because of that, you are getting a few more features on the S9 chip. For one, you're getting this cool like double tap feature where you can like double tap your two fingers together, like your index finger and your thumb. And you can actually enact certain gestures, you can pick up calls. Some older Apple Watches had this type of feature, but this one is like more advanced and it's really cool. You're also getting faster Siri on your phone or on your Apple Watch, and you're getting on-device Siri. So you no longer have to connect to the internet when you're making a Siri command, which can be very annoying. With the S8 chip inside of the SE2, you don't really have that type of capability. So again, one of those things to keep in mind there. Not the biggest deal in the world, but one of those things to kind of keep in mind. So from what we can see, those are kind of the big differences. You're also getting the blood oxygen app and the ECG application on your Apple Watch Series 9. The SE2 didn't really have that type of capability. You're getting the same type of water resistance between them. You're getting swim-proof capability. You're getting, I guess, the same type of battery life between them as well, which is bigger. But apparently the low power mode might be better on the Apple Watch Series 9, as far as I can tell. But beyond that, there's a lot of similarities. If you have all the money in the world, or if you want a better watch, the Series 9 is clearly the better watch here. It's not like you're sacrificing battery life for a better watch. No. You're getting a better watch in every single way. But I think the SE2 is still a very good watch for its price. And if you can buy it in the used market, I'd probably just recommend doing that, to be honest. But that is pretty much how I look at this specific watch as of this point. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.